In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I was able to achieve the results I wanted in the gym, and I was able to quit the things that were holding me back. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jaden, and like I said in this video, I'm going to show you how I was able to overcome the things that were holding me back. So without further ado, I'm going to get straight into it. This is how I was able to change my habits in order to achieve consistent results in the gym. As you can see, the photo on the left is a photo about a year ago when I was still hitting the gym, but I really wasn't getting the results that I desired because I had things that were holding me back. And the photo on the right is a photo that I took yesterday of what my body has looked like since I've been able to overcome the things that were holding me back. This is my transformation in my body over the span of 2.5 years. The photo on the left is in 2023, and then the photo on the right is about a week ago, and it's 2025 of course. So you can see that it's in the same bathroom, so it's a lot better of a reference photo on how my muscles have matured and how I've gained muscle mass since the span of the time I took the first photo. This is where I was stuck at for like the first 1.5 years that I worked out. This is how my body looked, and I really wasn't happy with the results that I was getting because I had things that were holding me back and they were messing with my eating habits and how much I was eating of the bad foods that are not benefiting me. So I'm going to show you the things that were holding me back. I loved junk food. I used to love eating fast food like pizza, McDonald's, Burger King, and I would love to eat donuts and eat fat bowls of cereal, and that did nothing but plummet how quick I was wanting to get where I wanted to be. These are the things that were destroying my self-control, and it might be different for you, but I used to smoke a lot and I used to vape a lot, and that trained my brain to want things instantly, wanted things that were going to make me happy instantly. And when I would get like the munchies from smoking too much, I would want to eat an excessive amount of food that wasn't good for me, and that did nothing but make my progress just go on a steady decline. You need to understand that these habits are not a part of your identity, and they do not make up who you are as a person. You are not a pothead, you are not someone who has a sweet tooth. Those are just associated terms in order to normalize the fact that you have an addiction with something. You can either change these things or you will stay the same. You will look the same, you will act the same, you will talk the same. There won't be much changing in your life if you're not getting rid of the root cause. This is all the workout equipment I use. I've only been to the gym 3 times in the past year, so I've been able to achieve these results with no gym membership. I have a 15-pound dumbbell, I have a hoverboard that I'm able to squat, and I have a neck rest for when I train abs. And then when I want to train my lats and I want to train my mid-chest, I just use my couch for lat dips and decline push-ups. There's a common misconception that you need to have a gym membership in order to put on muscle, but I can tell you right now that it's not really necessarily true because there are things like calisthenics, and you can do a lot of workouts from home with just the equipment you are already given. In just 2.5 months, this is how I've been able to transform my body just by being at home, and this is why I think that nobody really needs a gym and you can use your resources you already have. I really have been able to develop my back, been able to develop my chest, along with my biceps, just by being at home and using my resources like I mentioned. I want you to take the time to ask yourself and really find out what's holding you back the most from becoming the best version of yourself. This could be different for you than it is for me, so I want you to take this time to really think and, just write down the things that are hurting you the most, because you can take the steps to actually overcome them if you know what they are. You might be asking, why should you make this self-improvement? And I'll get into that for you. I promise you that you will look great and you will feel great. You will feel the best you ever have. When you are realizing that you are what you eat, that puts it a lot more into perspective when you're on the journey of self-improvement. Your body will become a mirror of your mindset. The way your body looks will reflect heavily on who you are as a person and the way you think about certain decisions you make. The more you walk this path, the more you can fight your self-doubt that creeps in when you aren't doing the things that are important to you. And this will not overpower your discipline if you consistently make promises to yourself and follow through with the promises. You gain the power to say no to a lot of things. This might be to yourself when it comes to self-control. Like I mentioned, I quit the bad habits, and the more I was able to limit myself on these things that were hurting me is the more I was able to tell myself no and not do those things. Something I've noticed as well is that you won't just blend in with everyone else around you. You will be turning people's heads. People will be noticing you more. People will be batting eyes at you simply because you're shifting energy in the room when you are in the battle of self-improvement. And this is not necessarily something that I care about or find valuable, but a lot of people do. A lot of people want eyes on them, and it's understandable. Another thing is that a sharper body equals a sharper mind, and The sharper your body is, the more you have in check what you're putting in your body, is the more clarity you will have and the less brain fog you will have throughout the day. This will help with your decision making skills because you won't act on things that you want right now as much as you want things that are going to benefit you in the future. This correlates with the other thing I just said. Nothing tastes as good as clarity. I promise you that there is no junk food on this planet, and there's nothing that will fulfill you as much as being able to make right decisions and have good decision making skills. Every single day that you're on this battle of self-improvement, you will get a deeper sense of pride and you will get more self-confidence in yourself in order to do things that you set out to do. The journey of self-improvement is exactly how you create an identity shift in yourself. I promise you that. Now I'm going to get in who this really isn't for. So to start off, the people that's really not for is the people who are stubborn and stuck in their ways. If you're really just in the mindset that your way is the only way that things will work, it's going to hurt you and it's not going to help you when someone gives you a piece of advice that's going to benefit you. If you are stubborn and not willing to make a change in your life that's going to benefit you, you're going to look the same, act the same, and still complain about the same things. I promise you that. If you blame your problems on other people and you just self-deflect every situation that you cause, this will plummet your problem-solving skills, and having problem-solving skills in your life is something that is very important. For people who can't make a commitment, if you can't tell yourself you're going to do something and follow through with it, this really isn't fit for you. If you're alright with breaking promises to yourself, if you tell yourself you're going to do something and you just are okay with letting it fall through no matter what, then this is going to hurt your self-confidence so much, and you're going to walk with your chin down more every single promise you break. You're going to walk with less sway in your shoulders every promise you break. This is only going to hurt you. If you don't want to prove yourself right and go into a challenge without the mindset that you're going to complete that challenge, then how can you ever expect to, go through with your words? I need you to understand after mentioning all these points that these things will stop you from becoming the man that you strive out to become. I can do this for you by giving you the same tactics I used to eliminate the habits that were holding me back and taking control of my decision making. I can give you all the foods that help me achieve these results with my physique, and I'm not just going to give you an automated plan on MyFitnessPal that really doesn't give you a beneficial value and it's not something you can stick to. I will have weekly accountability check-ins. I can call you twice a week and we can track your progress this way, and we can go through any problems that may occur along the way. I'll give you every single workout that I rinse and repeat on a regular basis in order to get these results, and I'll also give you ideas for workouts you can complete in the gym if you happen to have a gym membership. The most important thing you need to understand is that I will give you the results you desire. That is the number one goal with this. I will make sure that you're not just getting a body that looks better. I will make sure you're making lifestyle changes. Finally, I will push you to become the man that you've always dreamt of becoming. If you want to take the next step in self-improvement and have help with any problems that come along the way, just shoot me a message on Instagram. It's Jaden Aesthetics, or just leave your Instagram username below in the comments and we can get this started up. I hope that you guys got some sort of value from hearing my story and the things I was able to overcome, and even if you don't want me to help you on this process, I encourage you to just keep fighting through this battle of self-improvement, because that's what makes us happier as people. I'm going to go ahead and edit this video. If you have any questions that popped up during this, just let me know in the comments below and I can answer them for you. And have a good rest of your day. Take care of yourself.